Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Time to Rolls Campaign 1. This is episode 108. We are going to get into this very quickly here. We're going to hopefully get through some storyline. Had to cancel last week because it was my birthday, and sorry, not last week. Last week I was I was hunting in Virginia, and the week before that I had canceled because it was my birthday, and my parents decided to surprise me with a lot more than I was expecting, and I had to last second cancel. So we're yet again having to cancel. Like, only do like 2 sessions a month, but it is what it is. Anyways, so let's get back into it. A few announcements. Nate is not here tonight. He is dealing with some familial things / personal stuff that I'm gonna, we'll just leave it there, and he will hopefully be returning next session. But yeah, so let's get into it. For those of you that are watching this, this is being, or I guess those of you are watching this on YouTube, this is being posted one day before Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the time with your family if you choose to do so, or friends, or whoever you're thankful for. Thank you for watching us throughout these years, and expect more and more content. Hopefully, a lot more going into 2026, at least to finish up this campaign, and then obviously we'll be going on a short break to gear up for campaign 2. So let's let's get into it, and we will start a little bit of a recap and go from there. It's like I haven't streamed before. There we go.
We can talk about how you're my dad.
The average male length is 5 inches.
Why every time I undeafen? Like, it's uncanny. Like, it...
It took so long.
Yeah.
So we knew you weren't talking about your penis.
Psychic damage for Thaddeus.
I don't
Power
know.
word kill.
Power word flaccid. Anyways, so let's get into this because we don't we don't have a lot of time. So let's go ahead and hop into it. If I remember correctly, last session we were missing Mousy. You were away, if I remember correctly, and Austin, you were also
Vegas.
and you were sick.
Yeah.
So let's get into a little bit of a recap for you guys, and then a little bit longer, and then we will get into what our current situation is. Last we left off, after leaving the chaos that was the fishing town, and everything that happened there, a night of relatively uneventful travel happened after the fact, and all of you did get a long rest, so if you didn't mark that down beforehand, go ahead and do that. And neither of you used any spells or anything in the last session. I just didn't have you fight. So that way, if you did reset it, it wasn't
That's
that
all
big
I
a deal.
do.
I know, but
You have some spells now. How dare you?
yeah.
Fireball.
True. Anyways, after another decently long day of traveling, Weaver, you heard what sounded like whispers and like almost like a mocking, like a mockingbird cry come from the shore as you're drifting along through the Falneu River Pass, and you tried to identify what these creatures were, and the best you could discern is that they were some sort of bird that you had never heard, closely resembling like a raven's call or a crow call, or maybe even a mockingbird, something just, something strange. And as the daytime turned to dusk, Ori was standing alongside the ship, trying to procure what these sounds were, because they're just consistently following the boat as it was floating around along the river. And Ori felt a long clawed hand reach up and scratch him and try to yank him off the boat. Him being sturdy, he was able to withstand it, and that is when all of you who were here got into a fight with what Zane discerned as crow demons. Crow demons are these long, lengthy, black feathered, crow-like demons that spawn in places of darkness or corruption, and there you came to realize that there are a lot more of them than just the few that attacked you wandering these forests. But as you were able to handle that situation, some better than most, Ori actually almost got killed during that fight. You managed to recover, slip away from the crow demons, and get a good night's rest. And now we are in the morning, approaching a wayward dock off in the distance. You see, Weaver, you saw a cloaked figure, kind of fishing. He had a fishing rod in his hand. He was just fishing and minding his own business. And as you approach closer and closer, you alerted Ander to the fact that there was a person there fishing on the dock, and Andrew tried to give him a wide berth by drifting more to the port side. And then a voice in your head appeared, Weaver, assumedly from the person on the dock. You began speaking with the hooded gentleman, stating that he appreciated the forethought of giving him a wide berth so that way he wouldn't run over his fishing line. However, his job was to stop any and all vessels that came through this section of river to identify them. His job is basically a gatekeeper or guard of sorts of the stretch of river for, quote, his lord's land. Ander, realizing that this is probably not a great idea to stop, he tries to talk to the guy and tell him, and borderline flex on the guy the fact that he had an Aurora family crest that was given to him by Queen Valentine. And it seems that this person that was on the dock, as you got closer, you realized he was a darker skinned, like a purplish skinned drow. Kind of scoffed at him, saying that unfortunately that meant nothing to him. And then you were interrupted by a larger than life ogre stating that he is the lord of the land. And it ended with Ander angrily saying, "You're going to have to provide your identification to me," by drawing his pistol to the ogre. And that's where we left off, was Ander getting angry. So Ander's sitting there pointing his pistol, and the ogre kind of raises his one hand up and says, Now, that's enough of... We don't have to puff up our chest. We can be reasonable about this. You just provide us who you are, your names, your name of your ship. You don't have to pay us any money. We just want your name, and you can move along down the river, no problem. And once you pass through here again, we'll be able to identify you. Ander just kind of looks at him. Tell me your name now, or I'm blasting off that left finger of yours. The ogre kind of chuckles. Looks over at the drow. Ammriel, do it. And you see the drow, Weaver, specifically you because you're closest. You see the drow go to reach his hand out, and the boat has been anchored, which is what jolted all of you awake. I forgot to mention that part. The anchor was dropped quickly by Ander, which jolted all of you awake. And as the drow reaches his hand out, sure, because it's been a while since you've rolled a d20. Mousy, can you go ahead and roll a d20 for me?
Yes. D20. 12.
Okay. So this is for a Constitution save for the boat. 12 on the dice, which is it does get a plus 10, so it's a 22. However, as the drow mage reaches out to cast a spell, you see a warbling, like, purplish energy start to, like, surround the entire boat, and you see parts of the bow start to crack, and as he casts gravity sinkhole on the front of the boat. And you see, like, this darkish black pit start to form, pretty much right next to Vivra. But a little bit, like, it's almost like Vivra, the half of this, like, bead of, like, pure gravity, kind of, like, half forms above the deck. It starts to, you feel your feet start to get dragged towards the speed of energy. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I'm still in the process of trying to reset my spells like I reminded myself. But dexterity save. That's not good.
Okay, okay. So you don't take as much damage as the boat just did. However, you do take some damage. Where are my d10s?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You take as your feet you try to, like, resist but fail, and you feel your feet start to, like, drag across the top of the deck in towards this pulling energy, and you feel like your scales start to, like, rattle from the pure gravitational force, and you take 15 points of force damage as you get dragged closer and closer. And Ander, upon seeing his boat start to get damaged and cracked, and you start to get injured, actually, Ander's also going to have to roll a dex save. Hold on. That is a 12 plus 9, so that he does not save. So Ander also takes 15 points of 15 points of force damage. Ander immediately, like, sees what's happening and just, like, manages to, like, try to hold on to the side of the boat, but as the gravitational pull starts to yank him closer and closer, the part of the railing that he's holding on to breaks off from his pure strength plus the gravitational pull, and he gets kind of dragged closer and closer, about 5 feet closer to it. At this point, everybody's awake. You see, go ahead. What's up?
Can I try something?
Sure.
Whoops. Well, I clicked it by accident, but I'd like to cast Control Water to try and use the water to kind of backfill, like, pull us back away from this gravitational thing.
Okay. So that is going to be so this is what I'm going to say, because this is you're technically clashing against another spell. What I'm gonna, so you can do that. What I'm gonna say is we're going to roll the spell save, 1 for the boat, to see if it does anything.
For Control Water?
You're trying to physically push the boat that's anchored, both by a gravitational.
Oh shit! I forgot about the anchor. Hang on.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have done that if I knew we were
okay.
anchored.
Which okay,
scratch that.
Yep, no problem.
That's what I get for trying to do too many things at once.
So for the sake of, well, you know what? For the sake of this, we're gonna go and switch to the actual map to give you a better idea of what you're seeing.
And for point of order,
yep.
As soon as I realize that this is turning into a potentially combative act, I am going to go invisible.
Okay, so that will be your that'll be your action as part of this. We'll call it a surprise round. All right. I need to. Not him to check there. Okay. So this is what you're seeing. So we froze up here. On Ander is also up here. Ray is a token, so I'm gonna grab that.
That's what I'm gonna do instead.
And Ori just broke the piano.
All right, and let's see here. And Archer's up in the fox or the
Crow's nest.
crow's nest. Thank you. Zane, you are probably below deck, I would assume.
Sure am.
Thaddeus, you're near the piano. Alchemist would be below deck. Actually, you guys would be over here. And Alchemist would also be over here. Make him slightly smaller. Feely would be up top. Where would Arval be right now, Austin? Below deck, up on deck.
He'd probably be below deck.
Okay.
He'd be arguing with Thaddeus.
So Feely will be over here. So she doesn't sleep a whole lot. Okay. All right. So, currently there is a giant, not giant, it's about the size, I would say it's about the size of a soccer ball, of a black hole that is just a bead of gravitational energy here right at the front of the ship. There we go.
Does it look like the mage dude is concentrating on?
Make a perception check. I'd say with no, just a regular perception check. Normally I would give you disadvantage, but 25. It seems that he is keeping. It seems like his hand is up, holding on to the boat with this gravitational spell.
Cool.
But okay. You hear the ogre bark out. Now. You just. All this will end. Your boat will not sink to the bottom of the river. If you just yield. And Ander just goes, fuck you. And he's going to fire off a shot at the ogre. With disadvantage because he's actively being pulled. I need to pull up Ander's thing again.
I have what I want to do.
Okay.
As well, so
I will say right now we are a turn away from a potential combat. What I'd like everybody to do is I will give everybody movement and an action. So if you want to use your action to dash, for those that are underneath the ship, you can do that to get up on the deck and place your token wherever you want on the deck. If you want to stand under deck and say prepare a spell that will happen once you get vision of whatever's happening, y'all also allow that. So it's you go figure that out. Okay, Andrew's gonna shoot. That is a. Does he not have his flintlock on his inventory? I guess he doesn't, but his attack bonus for everything is plus 15. So we're just gonna use the javelin attack. See if he hits. 27. That does hit the ogre. That damage is not right though. So. All right. Horrible rolls. So 10 points of damage ring off as Ander gets a shot off. Oh, he's rolling with disadvantage. Shit. Roll one more time. 17. That still hits. It's a big target to hit. Okay, so 10 points of damage. And that is... You see the bullet hit him? Or for those that are on top of deck, so Thaddeus Weavra, Ori, and Archer and Ophelia all see the bullet hit the ogre, plain as day, but it is, it's like it just kind of like barely wedges it into his skin and then it just falls out. That's Anders' turn. Weaver, do you want to do anything?
Yep.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I am targeting the spellcaster dude. I need an intelligence save.
Okay. 20. 25?
Oh yeah, crushes it.
Okay.
But he still takes 21 damage.
Damn. Try to feeble mind. So as soon as you do that, so he also needs to roll Constitution saving throw, which his Constitution as a wizard is not very great. 1d3. Yeah, so he beats it. Okay, so he's keeping.
What's the concentration check?
It's 20. So it's whatever the damage is halved to the lowest number is the DC.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So if it's above 40 damage, then you have to. Well.
Yeah. Nat 20 of that bitch.
Most of the time, yes. Okay. So there's that. What does everybody under deck want to do? Are you using your movement to run up, or like what do you guys want to do?
Am I below deck?
Yes. Zane, you, Arval, and Elkis are all below deck. Elkis is going to use. You can use your movement and your action, which that's what I'm giving you in this we'll call it a surprise round. You can use your movement and your action to make it up onto the deck and place your token wherever you want it to be. If you want to do something else while you're under deck, you could do that with your movement, with your normal movement. But I'm going to say it will take you to get out of your room. To get out of your room and to the bottom of the stairs will take your normal movement for anybody.
Okay, I'll just move to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Like here.
Okay.
I will also get about there.
Yeah, I don't have a grid. Sorry.
I'll have Arval kind of go. Actually, how far is distance, by the way? Because it's not grid based. I'm not really sure.
So we're gonna say, which that's why movement's a little weird here, and I don't have it. I do not have it correct. Actually, that is about correct. The distance.
Okay.
Between so let me actually measure. I'll measure the boat because the boat is 100 feet, which isn't accurate, but for the sake of this, we're just gonna say screw movement because this is a little bit of a different thing. Which I guess I could just make the boat larger.
typically you don't count the bowsprit in the length of a ship, so
Yeah.
it would probably be about 50.
True. Yeah, it's about 100 feet.
So
Yeah,
two to
it's
one.
it's a galleon, so it's. But all right, yeah, it's fine. Okay, so you guys did that. Ori is going to use his movement to get to the middle of the dock, or middle of the deck, I should say. And he is going to take his axe and throw it as hard as he physically can at the ogre. So it would be plus his. Sorry, we said it could be plus his strength. No, okay, no, never mind. Okay, so plus 11. We're gonna use his hand axe to get the roll. That hits, but it needs to do that. $24 total radiant. Okay. 4. So that is 23 halved. Well, actually, it's magic damage. Let me double check this, guys. Okay, so it's all slashing damage, magic or not. Okay, so that's that's 12 plus. You guys notice when Ori's axe hits, the radiant energy that pulses off his axe spreads through this ogre's body a little bit more than you anticipated. Seems to be doing a little bit more damage as the axe is kind of floating. Or he needs to use his bonus action to recall it, so we'll do that on his actual turn. So it's kind of floating there for now. Okay. That is Ori's turn. Orphelia is going to point at the spellcaster, and she's just going to let off some magic missiles to try to get his attention away from whatever he's doing to the boat. So she'll cast that at 5th level, so that will be 7. So, roll 4 plus 7. 23 points. Just. So he needs to roll. What's happening?
Doesn't he need to roll since each missile is its own separate thing?
He needs to roll multiple. So yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, the DC is obviously 10, but still.
Yeah, so we're gonna have him.
I haven't rolled 7 of them or whatever, 6 of them, whatever. I don't remember.
7. So it's gonna be 7 plus, and we'll add 3 to each. So I'll go ahead and roll 7d20. We're gonna add 3 to each one and see if. So 17. Okay, so the first one, damage wise, is 2. Yep. 4. Yep. Ooh. Let's see here. So plus 1. So that's 4. Okay, so he beats it there. It's halved. Yeah, unfortunately, he just manages to hang on after getting smacked by a few, even with the shitty rolls at the end there. So he's still keeping concentration. That's her turn. Archer's going to cast a gun because he has one of those now. And he's going to... You're going to see him, like, pull out a... what looks to be some sort of long rifle out of a bag of holding. Pull it out and aim at the caster. Plus is a 23 to hit. That hits. 23 points of piercing / bludgeoning damage, which he takes all 3 of. Actually, I rolled 14 plus 9, so that's 23. You're gonna actually see him cast shield, and that's gonna do nothing as his reaction. So that is the surprise round. Now I need everyone to roll initiative. As convoluted as that was.
Do I get movement?
You get movement, but your act or action was to go invisible. So if you want to move, feel free to put your token wherever you want. Within, you can make your way to Ori, equivalent, just for distance. Yeah.
What's my distance to shore from here to that tree?
To safely make it, it's about a 30-foot tree to the nearest branch. So I'm gonna say 20-foot leap plus about 10 feet up. So I would say you would need to be able to long jump 30 feet, which I don't think you can.
No. I just needed a reference for the next round.
Yeah, no problem. All right, I have a lot of initiatives to roll for. This initiative is dog shit. But that's fine. Right. Okay, did it? Roll 20, please. And wow, that's really good for Ogre. All right. As the fight begins, it is the Lord's turn. Let's see here. Let me switch music. Okay. Top of the turn. I do need to roll initiative for Archer and Ander and Ophelia and Elgis. Ooh, that's dog shit for Ophelia. Whatever. A whole 6. Alchemist. Not bad. And okay. Good. I don't think he tied with anybody. All right. Archer's turn is at the top. Archer's going to jump up on the top of the mast, click his boots as a bonus action to increase his speed. I'm sorry. Clicking his boots is not a bonus action, it's an action. So he's going to use his action to click his boots, and you're going to see him run on top of the mast, jump, spread his wings, and land here. It's about, I'd say it's about 30 feet-ish of movement, plus falling gracefully. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's 30. And then he's going to use his bonus action to dash. And he's going to get right up in the grill of this ogre. At that point, that's when he sees the other members of this group. And he will yell out, there's more than just these two guys. As I will review. Okay. They will, since they're surprised, they won't get their turn until after this round. I'm going to add their turn. So dog shit. It's a natural 1 for the goblin. Okay. All right. So that is Archer's turn. That's his action, bonus action. In fact, he's going to use his extra speed to be behind him. So end of Archer's turn. Skip this guy's turn up here. The Lord, the ogre, is going to flip around on Archer and say, "Oh, what a tricky one!" And materializing out of his hand, all of you see a large warhammer that just kind of materializes in his hand out of thin air, and he's going to take that and swing straight down on Archer. Sorry. That is a 4 plus shit. Dirty 20 misses. Second attack. That's much better. That's a 34 to hit. That will hit. Archer will go ahead and use his ability dodge step to lessen the blow. So it'd be a glancing blow instead, but since that hits. Let's see, that does 45 points of bludgeoning damage, cut in half, thanks to dodge step, which you can use that once per long rest. So that is okay. That's the second hit. Third attack. Well, actually, Archer needs to make a Constitution saving throw, as all of you see a. Am I roboting? My Discord thing just.
You were for a second, but you're
Okay.
back.
Yeah, my Discord thing just dropped down to red. That's why I asked. You'll see like a green like ooze pop out of the hammer as it hits Archer, and it starts to like eat into Archer's clothing. It looks like to be some sort of acid of or maybe poison of some sort. So Archer needs to make a Constitution saving throw, which that is more than good, and succeeds on that save. So he is not poisoned, and he takes half of the poison damage. Okay. So he takes half and half. So it'd be half to 6 and then half to 3. Okay. All right. That is the bonus action. Actually, bonus action was materializing. So that is his turn. Mousy just said that they'll be right back. So
Panic.
I'm going to say, since both you and Mousy both rolled 19, I'm going to say you can go ahead and do your turn while we're waiting for
Okay.
them to get back.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Screw it. While I'm throwing powerful spells out here, never mind. She is back. She can go ahead and go first.
Sorry. I'm just gonna run up and start stabbing.
Well, you're on a boat, and all the enemies are on shore.
Isn't this guy that we're this guy?
This is Ander.
Oh. It's a new picture.
Yes.
Okay.
I did
so
the
was
exact same
here.
thing at first.
Right.
So it's about 20. You could jump to the shore with your bunny hop if you wanted to do that as a bonus. I don't know how long your jump is now. Is it 20 feet?
My bunny hop. Fuck is it? Is 5 times my proficiency bonus.
So 20? Your proficiency is plus 4 now, right?
25.
Or
It's
25?
5.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, you could easily make it just as a bonus action. You can make it to the shore.
Yeah, so I could land
Right
about
there.
here.
Yeah. The no grid is going to be a little bit of a bane of our existence with this fight, but it is what it is.
And I believe that's a bonus action. Okay, so
You still have your full movement and action.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my rabbit hop so I can take it down. Okay, so I will move up to this ogre. Do I get advantage since we're flanking? I'm
Yes.
flanking with Archer. All right, so I'm gonna roll for my Starblade. It's a 25.
25 hits.
And then my Ice Blade is a 22.
22 hits.
All right.
Still.
We've got
Let me see here.
26 damage
From both or from?
from both. Yeah.
Okay, how much was your radiant damage from Calypso?
1.
Okay, so what was the total damage?
Oh, I'm sorry, not 1. 6 radiant.
6 radiant. Okay, reason being is that he is resistant to all slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage, regardless of magical, if it's magical attack or not. And he is, but he is radiant damage does more. So, which you've now
Okay.
found out. So,
So then there's 6 ice and 6 radiant.
okay, so that's 18 damage elemental total. Now I need what about the 2 slashes? The actual like weapon
They were
damage.
both 1.
Oh, well that makes it easy to.
They were both piercing.
So 1 plus 5 or 6.
Oh yeah, it's 1 plus 5 and then 1 plus 7.
So 6, so 3, and then 4, so 7.
14.
So 25 points of damage total.
I always forget about the pluses. Okay, and then how's he looking?
Not hurt at all.
Cool. I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
All right. I've got 18.
Hits.
Cool. And then
This is a 20-foot tall ogre.
25.
Also hits.
25. Okay. We've got 7 radiant.
Okay.
We've got 8 ice.
Okay.
And 20 piercing.
22 plus 2. So 32 damage on that attack.
And then from his ankle, apparently, I'm gonna be just like, rah! I don't know why we're fighting. I wasn't privy to the whole conversation.
You just woke up, heard there was a fight, and you're like, fuck it.
Fuck it!
Who are we killing? Alright.
Let's go, boys.
Okay. You still have a little bit of movement left, or do you want to stay put?
I'll stay put.
Okay. You were so
Well,
tiny
actually,
compared to this guy. Oh my.
I'll move around a little bit so someone else can come
Okay. All
be
right.
next to me and also flank.
Gotcha. Okay. Vivra.
Alrighty. Since I'm apparently in a mood to blow high-level spells, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Sunbeam.
All right.
The initial one is going on the wizard dude.
Okay. That is a that is a really good spell for him. And he already uses a reaction. Natural 20.
Damn.
So he takes half.
Okay. Yep. And he is not blinded.
Not blinded.
He doesn't happen to be undead or an ooze, does he?
Nope.
Damn.
It is radiant.
Alright.
Well, it is radiant damage, however.
Yep.
And he is a drow. So, he is vulnerable to all radiant damage. So he does take the full damage.
Sweet. I'll take it.
Okay. I want to do anything with your movement, or are you going to stay put?
No, I'm gonna stay put.
And is Sunbeam concentration, or does that just stay up?
It is.
Okay.
It is concentration. Yep.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, that is the end of your turn. You all just see Vivra just like reach up into the sky and just like smite the fuck out of this drow. With just a beam of like just a column of sunlight.
Oh no, it's coming from my hand. It comes from my hand.
I thought it was a pillar. My bad. That's
I reach
moonbeam.
out.
That's moonbeam.
Yeah, I reach up. It looks like I just pluck a ray of sunlight into my hand, and it's kind of just glowing, and then I throw it at the guy.
Hell yeah. Okay. End of your turn. It's Anders' turn. He does need to make a Constitution saving throw because of the damage. So that is a.
Yep.
The DC will be 17. So. And Gravity Sinkhole drops as he loses concentration. Ander is you're gonna see him like take one step backwards and get into like a like an Olympic long jumping pose. And you're just gonna see him full bore jump right next to this guy for his movement. I will say athletics check just for shits and giggles, even though it's Ander. And his athletics is unfucking real. 35.
Can I use my movement to drop prone so I'm under the gunwale so I'm not necessarily visible?
Yeah. It's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, Ander does that without any issue whatsoever with a 35. Ander's gonna start swinging away on this guy, on this drow. First attack. 31. That's a lot of damage. 16, so that's 44 points of damage on the first one. Oh yeah, I will say Ander was already raging, we'll say that. So he will be swinging actually with advantage, so I'll go and roll that again. Keep the damage. Okay, just trying for the natural 20. Second attack. $29 hits. So it's 26. That's 48 on the second attack because he's doing reckless, and then on his third attack. Not as good, and actually he misses on that third swing. Oh wait, I misread it. So that's a slashing radiant. My bad. So that's 29 hits. So that's 14, 28 plus 17. 45 points of damage. Yes. In one fell swoop, Ander is making this drow look not very healthy. But that is, Ander will use, nope, that'll be his whole turn. Alchemist is going to make things easier for everyone, he's going to go ahead and add, how many extra can he add with fly? How many people can he tap with fly? I think it's one extra, innately. Touch a willing creature. Okay, it's one above third level. So he will go ahead and tap, because he doesn't see you, Thaddeus. He won't be able to, he's not going to tap you. But using his movement, he'll tap Ori, Zane, and Arval at 7th, what's it? He has to do that at 6th level. And all of you now have a fly speed of 60 feet until he loses concentration. And he's going to fly over here. And that will be his turn. He'll be behind this tree. And that's when he will see this another person come into view. A larger human looking fella. Not quite as big as that, but yeah, you get the picture. Okay, that's his turn. Thaddeus, you were invisible. What would you like to do?
So you are going to see Thaddeus do something that, well, you're not actually going to see it because he's invisible. Thaddeus. God damn it! Where'd my?
I was about to say.
Thaddeus is going to cast. Damn it! Where'd it go? Soul Knife.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw a dagger in this. Oh shit! How come I can't now get it to right there? Oh. My plan is to throw a dagger and then teleport myself to this area.
So, tell me where you're trying to get into the trees.
No, on the
Sorry.
ground.
So-
I'm just going to throw it like. I'm just going to throw it like on the ground in this
okay.
area.
Easy
And
enough.
Then then I'm going to teleport to that. But I don't understand is the distance that I can go.
Okay.
It says something about a psychic dice.
Yes, you have
10 times.
psychic dice. Here, hold on. Your soul knife, right?
Yeah. It's 10 times the distance away is equal to 10 times the number on the roll.
Okay. You have. It's a D6, I believe, when you reach certain levels. Hold on. You guys are 15th level. It's a D10. So roll a D10. Times it by 10. 70 feet.
70.
You can move up to 70
Okay.
feet.
All right. So can I put myself into this? How far I was? God damn it. Why is my fucking hand not working? Yeah, that's where I was.
Mhm.
I think it's this fucking mouse. So however close I can go to him.
Yeah.
Let
You
me
can-
know.
you can
I
get-
want to use the whole 70 feet.
Oh, yeah. You could get right up in his face.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, I'm not gonna get in his face because he's got bad breath. Okay. Now, does that count as an action?
Double check. That's your psychic teleportation. It's a bonus action.
Perfect. So now, I am going to use my new daggers, my moon blades. And I'm going to swing because I get 2 swings.
Mm-hmm.
One is the waning blade, which does 2d6 radiant damage, and then the waxing blade does 2d6 necrotic damage, and then the blades do 3d6 slashing, piercing as a base.
Yes.
So we know
So-
slashing and piercing don't work.
Or he resists them.
He resists.
It
them.
still does
Okay.
damage. It just he just doesn't do nearly as much as you'd hope.
Okay, so I have to roll to hit though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what my attack is on. These are not linked into my.
Oh, sorry. I just
Sheet.
assumed you had in my bed.
You said you were gonna do it, and then.
Oh, did I? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's been a whirlwind
No,
of 2
that's
weeks.
fine. It's been crazy. So.
Okay. Let me
That
see
one.
here. It's gonna be the same it's gonna be the same attack bonus as your rapiers,
Okay. So I'm gonna roll as a rapier to hit.
and roll with advantage because you're invisible.
Oh, that's right. So I'll just.
And
roll
flanking,
again. Okay. So an
Eight.
18.
18 hits. So we'll go ahead and roll
Okay.
the.
All right. So 3. You said D6, right?
3d6. Yep.
That's the base damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then, shit, I have to flip screens again.
Well, it's 3d6 plus.
Plus 2d6 radiant, and then 2d6 necrotic. So plus 4d6.
Plus your dex modifier and proficiency bonus, so it's 10. Okay.
And I'm going to where my badassness comes from. Oh, what's that rogue thing do? Sneak attack.
Yeah, you get sneak attack on both attacks.
Oh, both attacks?
Yeah, it's
For twice?
Yeah, it's considered a 1-2 combo, so it's all part of the same attack. So good to roll it there. So that is okay, and then you also have your other attack with your rapier or with the other blade.
Did I do? No. Oh, okay, I did.
You did one
I
roll.
put right. I did both of them together, though. I did the combination of the 7 points with the blades, and then I did rolled 4d6, which was 2 for the necrotic and 2 for the.
Well, each blade does 3d6 innate slashing damage, so you have to add another 3d6.
Okay.
And I will say, and I'd also say for the second hit, make sure you roll again because you've only rolled a d20 twice, which was for advantage.
Okay.
So this is to see if the second one hits, but
Okay.
but seeing what your attack bonus is, the fact that you just rolled a 2, is hilarious because it still hits.
Jesus.
His AC is incredibly low. Okay. So yeah, all right. So that's 9 plus 5. Okay, so I will do the math here. That's 14 cut in half, which is 7 plus 12 cut in half, which is 6. It's 13 plus 26 radiant damage because that's 3 radiant damage. We'll take the first 2 as 3 and then necrotic after that. So that's 3. So it's 6. So it's another 10 plus 6, 20 plus 10 necrotic cut in half because he's resistant to necrotic. So it's 5 plus 38 or plus 48. So that's
somebody who maths better than me.
It's a 73 points of damage in one turn. And that's with a bunch of resistances. There you go. So yeah, Thaddeus, you invisibly just walk up and a flurry of blades just quick cuts to the legs of this ogre, and immediately he kind of stumbles back a little bit, not expecting the blow, but he immediately holds himself. And he's like, ugh, pesky little rats. You have nope. That is your turn. So
Be my whole turn.
Yep. So it is now the Drow's turn.
Oh wait. I'm going to. It would be called us rats.
Mm-hmm.
Go, meow.
Okay. You'll immediately like flip around and look down somewhere around where you're at, but you can't see it. All right. So for the Drow,
Gives everybody attack of opportunity. No, kidding.
For the Drow, he is going to realize that fighting Ander face to face is not a good idea, and he is going to Misty Step 30 feet away. It's like right there. And he is going to... Yeah, he's going to go ahead and look over to... Yep, he's gonna look right at I just eeny meeny miny mowed it. He's gonna look right at you, Elka.
Of course.
And he'll point his finger at you and cast Finger of Death.
Cool.
I'm gonna need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. DC 23.
I rolled a 24.
Okay, so you save. You still take half damage. Come on, roll the dice. Roll 20, please.
So 0 damage.
Yeah, half of 0 is
There it
0.
goes. Okay, 56.
28.
Half, so 28 points of damage, of necrotic damage. He has 40 feet of movement left, so he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 go into the woods and kind of like position himself. Can't quite get around the tree, but he's going to position himself to try to get around the tree. Skip her turn. Zane, it's your turn.
Okay.
You have 60 feet of fly speed.
Yeah, I'm thinking what I'm gonna do with that. Can I see the guy in the tree if I go about right here?
There you do have a giant ogre in front of you. So
I
I'm
just need it to be directly behind him, really. If I aim it, right? Like if I aim it at the branch.
What's your passive?
Perception?
Yeah.
Great question. 11.
In the midst of battle, no, you cannot see him currently. You saw, I would say you saw him start to run in that direction, but when you land on the shoreline, it's actually, you could be flying in the air if you want.
Yeah. High
So-
enough to see it, but able enough to hit both of them.
Yeah, so you could be flying for sure.
Righteous. Suck this, dumbass. I'm going to cast at level 4. Bop bop.
Lightning bolt. So you're trying to hit
Both of them.
hit both of them. So is that 5 feet on each side? It is 5 feet wide. Okay, so it's just a line.
Yep.
Okay. I will say, let me draw a line through it for you. In order to get both of them.
It's a long line.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's gonna also destroy the tree, but that's the goal. So
90 feet, right?
100.
100 feet.
Tech does do I have spell sniper? Hold up.
I think you do, because I think you said you took that rather than Warcaster.
What did I pick up last time? Did I decide?
That's a
Maybe
dex
it did.
save, right?
Yes.
All right. So this is for the drow. So he beats it.
Okay.
And let's see here.
Did I not settle on a new?
You were
I forgot to pick a feat.
magic. And
I'm
that's for the ogre. And then I need to look up stat block. Because I did not think you'd be getting into this that quickly. Hold on. Okay. What is your dex? Oh, only +2. Okay. Okay, so we go and roll the damage to 33. You hit the ogre, who takes half, so it's 17.
Okay.
My nephew's just trying to peek in here. What you doing? The mage takes 17 as well, and then the unseen enemy that you just blasted takes the full 33. As you and also you fire a line straight through the forest, and what you see actually that you hit. Yep, you're gonna hate me for this one. You see a diamond-shaped, like, floating object that is hidden behind a
It's a
tree.
sim.
It is currently floating in the air, and you recognize this immediately. This is a mage hunter.
Oh, fuck.
Which I am going to go ahead and senior mage hunter to the initiative. Okay. That will start at the next turn. Boop. Okay, so we are at...
I'm back. Sorry.
You're
that took
good.
a minute.
You're good. Just about to be your turn. Okay,
Okay, cool.
so you're... Okay, so you immediately see this mage hunter get uncovered. And you will immediately see, like, as soon as you fire that beam off, Archer's head will kind of, like, flip around, and he will see it as well. And he'll look right... He'll, like, try to find Elkis on the... try to find Elkis through all the mess. And kind of stare him down with a realization of, oh, fuck. Okay. Is that your turn? You still have a little bit of movement.
But do I have enough to get on the ground?
Yeah.
I'm gonna land on the ground, then I'm gonna bonus action a defensive field.
Okay. It is now Arvel's turn.
Okay. So I want to first and kind of like try to peer into the woods to the right of the ship.
Okay.
Let's see if there's anything in there.
Make a perception check. 25. That is the DC. You peer into the woods, and upon seeing Zane blast a kind of a hole, and you can see a floating diamond-like figure, you peer in with a 25. You see 3 more floating in diamond shape.
That's a triangle.
Other formations.
Well, yeah. All right, guys, don't shoot that direction.
Okay.
All right. Well, knowing that, can I detect if they're like immediately hostile right now, or?
You have seen these before. You fought these before. You would know that they have 2 forms. One is like a drone-like sentry form, which is what they're currently in, and you would know that they have a hunter form, which is like a best way to describe them is they're kind of like xenomorphs above table. But you would see that they are currently drones, but you know that they can switch to hunter form very quickly.
Okay. In that case, I will make note of them. And I will fly over to here at the dock. And then I will do... Let me pull it up. I'll do Psychic Lance at 5th level.
Which one are you
On
attacking?
the ogre.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I'm going. Okay. That is a
Intelligence saving.
That's a 5th level.
Yeah, 5th level.
You hear a quick enchant, a quick chant to your left, and a snapping of a finger as the drow casts counterspell, because he has his reaction back. Counterspell 5th level.
Can I counterspell his counterspell?
You certainly can.
Okay,
Yeah,
I counterspell his counterspell at 6.
But you only have to meet it. BT dubs.
Oh, well then I'll do it at 5th then.
Okay. All right. So yeah. There you go. So as he goes to counterspell, you just kind of like you hear the snap, and you know you instinctually know what that is, and you just kind of like direct a counterspell like in its general direction, and it hits. Okay, so that's an intelligence saving throw for an ogre. Granted, a slightly smarter ogre than most. Roll it in here. Believe it or not, he has a decent intelligence save. Nothing too crazy though.
Okay.
Meets it, beats it. So he is not.
Yeah.
But he takes half damage.
All right.
So you want to roll your damage.
So 20.
Yeah, 20. 20 second damage to the ogre. You see like Zane and Elka, and that is, you see like a little bit of blood start to drip from his nose. As you see Beep cast that. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn? You have plenty of movement left. You're technically, question, would you have stayed in the air, or would you have landed on the ground?
I would have landed.
Okay. So you have, the way fly works is that you have 60 feet of movement and your normal walking speed.
All right. I know it's going to be like partial cover for only one direction, but I'm going to like post up right here and kind of like cover behind the little post.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do a Bardic Inspiration on Zane.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Alright, I just realized that he did not roll initiative for Ori. For the sake of ease, we're just gonna throw him we're just gonna his initiative is a 6. So he'll be faster than Ophelia. Okay. Ori will also do something similar, except he's going to rattle the boat a little bit more to what Ander did. He is going to go to do like an athletic sprint, and as he goes to jump, the fly spell will take hold as his feet leave the ground, and he's going to overshoot his jump about to there. And and he's going to fly to there, land, and he will run to there. So he will probably, not seeing Thaddeus, he's going to probably bully his way in between you and Elka. And he's going to bonus action, have his axe come back to his hand, and he's going to just start, he's going to wail on the ogre.
I'm right next to you.
Oh. Sorry.
Thaddeus is just standing in his fucking groin, just...
Exactly. All right, so first attack with advantage with his axe. It's going to be 26 to hit. So it's 40 points of damage. So it's 34 plus half to 17 plus 6. So it's 23 on his first hit. His second hit with his axe. It's not great. Oh, no. The other rolls. So it's a 29 that hits. That's 11 points of slashing plus 10. So that's 21 points. And then he's going to use his glaive for his... Well, he already uses bonus action, actually, so he can't use his glaive. Oh, no, it's his offhand. Never mind. I'm sorry. Attack, offhand. No, it's his offhand, bonus action. Oh, no, it is his bonus action. It's a disregard. Okay, and... I think he's going to not action surge here. He's going to hold his ground. It is now Orphelia's turn. Orphelia is going to make a perception check. Question, Austin, would you have pointed out the mage hunters in the woods to?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Orphelia, knowing damn well what these things are capable of. Will, let's see here. Okay. Orphelia, realizing she's a little bit too close to these things, she is going to use her innate ability to float with her telekinesis. And she's going to fly her full fly speed, which is 60 feet, to there. She's going to make it so that she is far enough away that... Okay, good. And she's just gonna say, well, sucks to suck for this forest, and she's gonna cast Fireball at, we're gonna say 7th level. So I need to take a save for those 3. Fail. So it's it's a 12d6 fire damage. Wow, those are not great rolls. 41 points of fire damage. As she burns, effectively scorches the tree that they're hiding behind. She does catch the immediate forest on fire. but these are now visible to everybody. And they take, rounded down, they take 20 points from the fire damage because they are resistant to all magical attacks. And I'm gonna say this is where Ophelia will use. I'm gonna give her. Well, she's gonna roll a perception check. That's a natural 1. So no, she doesn't see the other thing. Okay. End of her turn. Skip the goblin's turn. It's back to the top of the order. It's Archer's turn. Archer is going to. Archer's going to fuck this guy up. Did I close his? I did. Oops. Okay. $17 hits. So he gets sneak attack as well. So 19 halved is 10. Plus 27 is 37 on his first attack. One cut to the... he kind of jumps up and does more of a cut to the torso. And then using his other dagger... a little swing with advantage. I should roll... I suppose I should probably roll... the first one as well. 32 hits. Okay, so we're just gonna take that, and then one more roll for good measure, just in case he tries to hit it. Okay, 25 also hits. Dagger 17 plus attack 28, so it's 9 plus 28 is 37 again. So that is Archer's turn. And bonus action disengage because he is a little bit beaten up from taking that hammer swing. Okay. End of his turn. You're going to see this guy come crawling out of a tent and rush out, staff in hand. And he is going to aim at... he's going to aim at the ogre and cast... Let's see here. What does he want to cast? He's going to cast heal on the ogre using the staff. So it's plus 70.
Can I counterspell that?
You certainly can try. Heal is a 7th level spell, so you'll have to.
Sick.
Oh,
so
I can only
casting
do a.
it?
I can only do a 3rd level.
No, you can roll for. Sorry, heal is 6th level. So what you're gonna. So the DC 16. So roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier, which I believe with
That's
that.
my attack bonus.
No, that's
spell
your plus your intelligence.
Oh, well, my spellcasting ability is charisma.
Charisma, sorry, plus your charisma. So whatever your flat charisma bonus is. So roll d20 and add that.
13.
Yeah. Fails, unfortunately. And that is his action to heal the ogre. And then bonus action, he is going to... he's going to dash into the woods. Over here. That is his turn. Oh, is the ogre's turn. He's going to smile as his wounds get healed. And he is going to start hammer swinging down on all of you. First attack goes to Elka. The natural 20, but you're not affected by crits because of your armor, right?
Yes.
Okay. Good. So you still take the damage, which is 60 total. And for that hit. So you take 62 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm going to need you to roll a Constitution saving throw as this green, noxious, like acid or poison gets spewed out onto you.
Uh, 18.
That is a success. So, but you still take half of the poison damage, or acid damage, sorry. Which is 6 points of acid damage. Second hit, he's going to swing into Ori. That is a 22 to hit, which I believe is Ori's armor class. All right. It's 42 points of damage. There. Ori needs to roll Constitution saving throw, which he should succeed at. Oh, he's still on advantage, but he rolled the same number, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. So he does take the half of 3d6, which is another 11, so that's another 6 points of that. Okay. And for his third attack, he can't see Thaddeus, so he's gonna hit you, Zane. Ooh, that misses.
Yes, it does.
All right. Okay, so that misses. Bonus action. Now that he has that back, he is going to. Yep, he's going to use. Blessing of Corruption, and he is going to heal. Half of his hit die, or half of his hit die, which is okay. He heals 47. As you watch this like acid like liquid start to where it would normally corrode away at someone, it like starts to like mend his wounds that he's taken from you. And you see his like cuts start to disappear, and he just smiles at all of you. That is his turn. He's going to stay where he's at. It's now the Mage Hunter's turn. All of them are going to bonus action. Shift into their hunter mode. And I mean all of them. Even the ones you can't see. Let me just get all these to where they're easily managed. There we go. So all of them bonus action into their hunter form. What is their speed? Hold on. 40 feet. Okay. All of these across the bank from you guys are going to immediately start skittering their way to the shore. This one is going to climb down and start to swim. It's about halfway. This one's going to skitter down into the water. This one's going to skitter over to Archer, and it is going to make its first claw attack. Eight, 15 misses. It gets one more of those. 23 does hit Archer. So that is 16 slashing damage to Archer. All right. This one is going to move. It's going to use its action to dash and get up into your face, Elka. This one is going to make its way closer. This one is going to rush Elkis. One's going to make it as close as it can to Elkis, which is right about here. The same goes for this one. This one is going to use its tail to attack Elkis, which actually, the tail has a 10-foot reach, so I believe this one will be able to... nope, just out of range. Okay, so tail attack for this one. 20 does hit Elkis. So we're going to go ahead and roll the damage there. Elkis needs to roll a... on his turn, can escape. So that's 22 piercing to Elkis. All right. And he is grappled. Until he can escape from his turn. Okay. That is the entirety. Oh, you know what? Yep. Okay, that's the entirety of their turn. Elka, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna turn and attack the mage hunter.
Okay.
All right. I've got a 25 and a 24.
Both hit. You can just give me total damage. These guys aren't... I don't have any weird...
Okay. All right. Let's see. Math is hard. 12. $30 damage.
30 damage. Okay. You cut into that one, and that one screeches at you. And immediately, like, you see its teeth start to, like, move and, like, have... Each teeth moves individually. and you see like this its spines like start to glare and flare out at you, and like it really starts intensely looking at your necklace.
I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Okay.
Which is 1d10 plus my fighter level. 1d10 plus 15. 4, so 19 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to try to move, or are you going to stay put?
I will stay put.
Okay.
Actually, no. I don't want to take an attack of opportunity.
You are surrounded. Just as
Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, Weaver, you are currently prone on the deck. What would you like to do?
I would like to use half of my movement to stand up.
Okay.
I'd like to see if I am in range of hitting the ogre with my sunbeam. So, considering it is a 60-foot line,
Certainly
I
can.
think I can barely get him. Then yeah, I will just, since my stun beam is still up.
So yeah, I will say his con save is extensive.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to outpace his healing by way of using radiant damage.
32.
Yeah.
So he takes his full 17 because he is vulnerable to radiant damage.
Yep. And obviously he is not undead either.
Nope.
Alright, then I'm gonna hit the deck again, and that'll be that.
Okay. Alrighty then. And it's Anders' turn. Now that his rage is fully taken hold, you see this weird bluish, like, red aura start to come off of him, and almost like a 3D glasses type of look. And you see him, for you, Arval, what should have been a large muscular man running by, you see a blur as he appears next to Archer in front of this this mage hunter. And he is going to take a swing, reckless. $25 hits, 31 plus 4, 35 points of damage on the first hit. And he's going to attack again. Natural 20. So that's it's brutal critical. Which I believe is just an extra damage die. And he gets he gets 3 additional dice. So that is, so it's base is great axes, which is 12. So he gets 4 extra d12 doubled. So that's yeah, that'll do it. That's a 78 plus 66. Shit. Roll. Oh, we're gonna take the first number. Holy shit. That first damage roll, they rolled double 12s. Or 12. Oh good. Okay. That is 41. I'm just kind of doing the math here. 81 plus 33. Okay, so it's 24, 33, 66 plus 34, which is 100 plus 39 doubled, which is 78. So it's 178 damage to an enemy that has 17 HP left. So it dies. This mage hunter just gets cut in half by Ander. And he's going to, in his quickened state, is going to use the rest of his movement speed to go over to the ogre and attack. That is 18 to hit. That hits. That is 32 plus 24 or minus 12 plus 32 is 44. Yeah, 44 points of damage on his last attack. Okay. End of his turn. It's Elkis's turn. Elkis is going to realize he's in trouble. But he is also grappled, so he needs to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. With his bonus is a plus. He's okay. It's +8. He manages to break free of the grapple. That's his action. Bonus action, he's going to fucking Misty Step out of there. Can he Misty Step to the end of the dock? He certainly can. He appears right there. Okay. Thaddeus, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to continue my assault on this ogre. And sorry, I didn't realize this close. Okay, I am going to use my weapons again. So I'm going to roll twice for each weapon for attacks. Oh wait, I'm at advantage, correct?
Yes, you are. You're still invisible, and you're also flanking.
Okay. All right. So here's my 2 attacks.
Hey.
Oh.
There you go. So both hit, obviously.
Both hit.
So let's start with the first one. Damage.
The first one would have been my. I will be fair. The first one would have been my moon, or not the moon.
The radiant one. Yeah.
Radiant one.
Yes.
So, all right. So I'm going to do 3d6 for the weapon.
Okay.
That rolled. Okay, 13. And then it's going to do 2d6 for radiant.
6 total. So okay, that's good. It's 19 points of damage on the first attack, plus your sneak attack, which is doubled.
Okay. All right. Well, let me do the other weapon, the next weapon, because that one is actually critted. Did that crit?
Yes.
Yeah.
The second one crits.
So, second one crits. So that's the crit.
Okay.
And
So
then 2d6
necrotic.
of necrotic.
Okay, so that's 7. Plus
Okay,
your
and-
now roll 2 sneak attacks.
All right. Now I have to go back. We need to get this fixed by next.
Yeah, I'll take care of it once tonight.
No, it's just no. I'm not bitching. I'm just.
No, I know.
I'm-
It's the first one.
Oh!
Okay, it's all right. 26.
Horrible.
Now roll.
Oh
Or-
my god.
26 plus. That will. I mean, it's still 46 points of damage on the sneak attack. So that's
At 49.
Well, no, you double the second sneak attack. Because
Oh,
you crit it.
okay. So.
So
that's
so
right.
46 plus 26 is 72 plus 15. That's that's 87 plus 713. That's 87. That's I mean, that's 100 points of damage. One turn.
Okay. Do I have a bonus action?
You do have a bonus action. You can disengage. You can
Can I cast a spell?
if it has a bonus action.
These weapons allow me twice in a rest to cast Moonbeam.
Does it say
Twice.
whether or not it's considered an action or a bonus action?
It does not.
But,
User gains the ability to cast Moonbeam 2 times per long cast.
Long rest. Let me
And
see.
that would be an action.
It would be an
long
action.
rest.
So yeah, unfortunately, no, you can't cast that as a bonus action.
Okay. All right.
But you do have a bonus action if you want to disengage. You can do that. Because he's now starting, with that big of a hit, he's starting to understand where you're at.
Just for the record.
Yeah, I'm going to disengage and shift. Can I shift and whoa, what the fuck? So I'm gonna disengage in front of or move over here.
Okay. Yeah, so you're just trying you're still trying to stay engaged. I get it. Because he's starting to figure out where you are, you're just moving around to that in order not to get hit. Gotcha. Okay.
Zane, on your left.
I got you.
Okay.
You sound hoarse.
He's been sick.
Must have been something I ate.
All right, so it's now the Drow's turn. Okay. It's now the Drow's turn. Okay. The Drow is going to. You're fine. He's going to pick out who he thinks. All right. I'm gonna make a perception check, which his perception's pretty high, so that's plus 22. So I will say, he's gonna look out on the board. Who out of everybody? Who's looking kind of rough right now? As in, is anybody below? Is anybody really injured?
I'm all right.
I'm okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm going to say as I throw my voice to make it look like it was Ori that said that.
What? It'd be an action. Okay. Or a performance check at the very least. Okay, that is he's going to... Yeah, he's going to look at Ander, because Ander's by far and away he's seeing Ander and Ori as the biggest threats right now. He's going to look at Ander, and he's going to cast Disintegration.
Jesus.
So Ander's
Somebody
going...
needs to learn to be a boat captain.
Or Disintegrate. Sorry, that's the name of the spell. Disintegrate. I was like, Disintegration isn't a spell. There it is. So that is a dexterity saving throw on Anders' part. Which... That is wrong. I don't know why it's not I accidentally clicked his proficiency bonus off. On dex. 26. That does save, so he'll take half damage. Which is 10d6 plus 40. Half. So... Okay. 40 points of damage to Ander. And then, as a bonus action, he's going to drink a healing potion. And it's going to be... which one? I'd probably drink that one. Yeah, he'll go ahead and drink the Supreme. And in this world, the days are slightly different. Just to save on... I have to type roll first. $56 points of healing. And he's going to use his movement to run a little bit farther into the forest and try to conceal himself behind a tree. That is his turn. It's now this lady's turn. You see a short, dark-skinned dwarf. Very similar to how the drow looks. Very similar skin tone. And she's going to run up and she will cast... she will... Yeah, she'll go ahead and cast... Does she want to do... She's going to cast Mass Cure Wounds on the ogre. We're going to say... Yeah, just at 5th level, so... And she'll dump all 6 charges. So it's... Yeah, we'll just do roll. 3 times 6 is 18. Okay. Well, actually, it should probably be 3d8 plus 5. I'm just going to do it 6 times. 20, 18, 17, 18, 17, 15. And actually, she will throw a pity one at the drow. So alrighty, and so I need to do the math there. So it's 35 plus 35, which is 70, plus 14, which is 84. Alrighty. That's her action. Her bonus action, she is going to not do anything because she doesn't have anything. Zane, it's your turn.
I'm gonna run up and punch this fucker twice in the head.
Okay.
Let's just do this. Oh, that hit 3 times? That's not bad.
Zane's getting his speed bag practice in.
So,
and I'll
hilariously...
use the Bardic Inspiration on the first one, which is what, Austin?
It's a D10.
Should be a D10, yeah.
Hilariously enough, the 12 hits, by the way.
Oh, cool. Well, I made it a 17.
Okay.
So.
So both hit.
Calculate damage. It's a lot of numbers. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
So,
Have you seen the amount of dice I've been rolling for this combat? I sympathize.
1d8 plus M plus 1d8. Fire and necro. Okay. And then we're going 4d. I think it only took the first one into there, so that's really dumb.
Reminder is this is all thunder damage, right?
The first bit is the second. Is it four? Yeah, the second two are fire, and then the last two are necrotic.
Okay, the last two will have because he's resistant to necrotic.
But both of those hit, yeah. So I got
Yes, both of them hit for sure. Fire.
6.
Okay, so the D8 is that the fire,
Yeah.
and
No,
then
the D8's my light or my thunder. First two D6s are fire. Second two are necrotic.
6. Gotcha. Okay, so
Sorry, that's
Nope.
a whole mess.
nope, you're good. So 6 thunder plus 8 is 14. 9 halves. That's 19 plus 25 plus 32. 36 points of damage.
Sweet.
Right into the nonads as you hit them. They're like it's like hitting steel balls.
Just box them. Just
You kind of hear like a cast iron pan getting thrown against the ground. That's kind of what it sounds like when you hit them. All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
that'll be it.
Okay. Arval. Austin.
Yeah, I was checking something.
Yep.
Just checking one thing. All right, I'm going to attempt to do eye bite on this one here.
Okay. It's a DC, right?
Yes, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. They're kind of okay at those. 21?
Yeah, they saved it.
Does it take damage?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to reposition here because most enemies are north of me now. I'm going to take cover there, and I'm going to do another Bardic Inspiration. I'll do it on Ori.
Okay. Bardic Inspo to Ori. All right. End of your turn. It's Ori's turn. Ori is going to... All right. Ori, seeing that this one is bearing down on Elka, will eat the attack of opportunity and shift. So it's forgot to do the roll part again, Zach. $24, which does hit Ori. Plus 10. 54 points of damage to Ori. Ori needs to make a con save. Which, to be real, Ori should never fail. Yep. He's fine. Still takes half of 3d6. Six. Okay. And for his actions, he's going to cut into this one with his axe. It's a natural 20. So we will do, it's a 35 times 2, which is 70 plus 2. So 72 points of damage. Ori just cuts this thing in half, kills it. And then for the rest, so Ori will kill that thing. And Ori's going to rush over to this one with the rest of his movement. Swing again. It's a natural... Is that a natural 19? No, it's not. What is it? No, it is a natural 19. Oh, it's a 14. Sorry. 14. So not a crit. 28 points of slashing, 1 radiant, 29 on this one, and then he's also going to take a swing. His bonus action with his glaive. 28 hits. That's 32. Or 22, sorry. I need to double check Mage Hunter. From a spell. Okay, only spell. Gotcha. All right. And then Ori is going to action surge and take 2 more attacks. I'm going to say he probably position himself right here so he could hit the lady. About 5 feet of movement anyway, so that works out. Attack with his axe. Another 28. That hits. And with his axe, he's going to go ahead and take a swipe at the healer because he's getting mad at the amount of healing that is going towards the ogre. So he's going to take a swing. 16. Wow, shit. That's a low roll for Ori. Or 2, sorry. Yep, that misses.
Doesn't he have a bardic inspiration?
He does have a bardic inspiration. Thank you. Yeah, that will hit her. So that is 37 points of damage because she is also vulnerable to radiant damage. And that is Ori's turn. It is now Orphelia's turn, and she realizes she is now being surrounded by mage hunters on this side of the shore. She's going to use all of her fly speed to basically fly away back to the ship, and she is going to issue that. And oh, fuck it. There's nothing she can do about it. She is going to cast. Actually, she can do something. How big is that spell? You know it's kind of big. 20 feet side. Okay, 20 foot. Okay. She's gonna cast Force Cage on the two mage hunters over here. And trap them in a box. There is no save. It just happens. So, light fuchsia pink cage just appears. And bonus action, she's just gonna stay where she's at, so all good. All right, now it's this goblin's turn. You're gonna see this goblin run up to this mage hunter and jump on its back and ride it like a horse. And he's going to direct the mage hunter to claw at Ori for his bonus action. That misses Ori. And then he's going to use his Warhammer that he has in his hand. He tried to make a swing at Ori. $21 just misses Ori. So the goblin misses. That is quite literally his turn. At the end of his turn, you're going to see the ogre kind of put his hand up. We could do this all day. Maybe we should talk, as he looks right at Ander. No need for anybody here to get killed. I know you've already taken out some of my pets. But no humanoids need to die today. And he's going to make a he is going to make a persuasion check against Anders' insight. Which is a plus 10 for Ander. First one, that's a 13. Oof. Bad rolls. Ander is going to look up at him, still raging. Well, it's not only me you have to persuade there, my friend. And he'll look at everybody else. How about it, everybody? Gonna listen to the big guy talk, or are we just gonna kill him and move on?
Why are we fighting?
He pissed me off. That's why we're fighting.
I see.
Like,
But we don't
cheated
have to
first.
fight.
Okay, so what did he do?
Act like he owned this land, even though it belongs to the queen. As Ander dodges around the personal relationship.
Hold on, can I attempt something?
Sure.
So I'm gonna have. Hold on. Actually, before I say anything, is the ogre okay with all these freaking xenomorph sentry guys? I can't remember their names. Sorry.
Mage hunters.
Mage hunters.
They have not attacked him.
Can I I guess tell that they're not hostile to him?
Make an insight check.
Well, he even explicitly said my pets.
Yeah, but you can make an insight check. 20. You can very clearly tell that these are. He may not be the one controlling them directly, but they are not hostile towards him, nor anybody else that has been actively helping the ogre.
Okay. So I'm just gonna have Beep speak up to the ogre. We no longer need to fight. Lay down your arms, we will lay down ours. You call off your allies, we will no longer attack. We can work together and achieve our goals to a common good.
The ogre will look over to you, breathing a bit heavily. I would consider him bloodied by now. Although he doesn't really quite show it, he's just showing a lot of exhaustion. And he looks over to you. Make a persuasion check with advantage, since I'll roll insight for him. Or I guess
Beep's not lying, by the way. He's trying to actually.
I was to say persuasion or deception, whichever one you want. But okay, 26, yeah.
That's low for Beep.
That is low. I tend to agree. Maybe we came off a little too hostile. My matron would not be very proud of me shaming her followers. And it's not that great to get pummeled on by you, all of you. I didn't expect all of you to be this strong. Perhaps we can have a bit of a chat.
Certainly. Now, allow me one moment. And Beep's going to come over to the ogre, and he is going to, in a sign of good faith, cast Cure Wounds on the ogre.
You see, so you go to cast Cure Wounds, and immediately the dwarvish lady, the Dwargar is her actual race, but this dark-skinned dwarf, she immediately starts to point at you as you go to cast it, and then she sees your healing, the healing touch that you have, and go ahead and roll your Cure Wounds.
And we'll do it at, just for fun, we'll do it at 3rd level.
Okay. 20. Okay. That does help him a little bit, for sure. And as Thaddeus, you come out of invisibility, he kind of turns around. I knew there was another one around here.
Thaddeus Sterling, formerly of the House of Sterling, wishes to present you with honor and not death.
Oh, you're formerly a member of the esteemed Sterling House. I have heard of your...
I wouldn't say it was esteemed. It was a house.
As you say. And he will, hold up his hand, and you'll see the goblin pull, a little flute from his neck, and he will start to blow into the flute, and you'll see all of the mage hunters. He'll hop off this one, and this mage hunter will immediately go into its sentry mode. These two are dead, so they don't react. All of them, including the ones across the shore, and the ones that are currently swimming in the water, go into drone mode and start floating slowly across. Well, I suppose we got off on the wrong foot, and I think my watch guard was a little too heavy-handed. And I could see that you're, and he looks down at Ander, a bit of a hothead yourself, so a little bit of a misunderstanding.
No, he's a hothead.
He's very protective of the queen's everything.
As a good servant of a royal should be.
He serves her in multiple ways.
Very well, I've heard.
He's gonna make an insight check.
He has to protect the queen's jewels.
Shockingly high wisdom for this guy.
His her huge tracts of land.
Ah.
For Her bush. He needs to protect her bush.
He's actually a farmer. He plows the fields.
And Ander will punch you, Arval, as you say, like just a friendly punch, but he's still raging, so it hurts a little bit. And the rage slowly comes off of him, and like he's no longer this weird bluish, like red and blue, like 3D like energy, and he will.
In fact,
Apologize.
our nickname for Ander, just in case you're curious, we call him the Bushmaster.
Ander will throw a throwing knife at you.
He's Australian.
I'm kidding.
What's
people.
Australia?
There's no Australia here. You keep ruining places out of my fantasy world. Damn it!
It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible. Yes. Okay. Ander will like look at him. I suppose I got a little heated. And then he'll yell out, Ophelia, can you as he looks back at the lily, which has cracks in the bow. Can you yeah, I'll fucking mend it. I got it. And she'll fly over there and she'll start fixing the boat. Weaver, you'll hear Orphelia mumble under her breath, like father, like son, damn, bossing me around all the damn time.
I'm gonna be helping her mend it.
At least you're not the queen.
Wait, who's his daddy?
Imagine all the bossing around in the bedroom.
You have never met his dad. And he is you guys did have an option to. You might still have a slight option, but we'll see where
Where's the fisherman at?
the fisherman, the mage, he is in the woods out of your view. In fact, well, he'll start to kind of quietly walk out. I may have overreacted. I was just following your orders, sir. Right. Yes. No, I did tell you to identify anyone that comes through here, given the nature of most of the business around here. Low.
Swear to God, if you're rolling like some sort of attack thing, I'm gonna be pissed.
Zane will beat you to death.
Thaddeus uses his dagger trick again and casts himself right here and teleports.
Okay.
Oops.
I got
and
it.
says to him, I mean no harm or disrespect, but you were a little forward in advancing this situation.
I was doing my job. I
Sometimes.
get it. It's my fault.
Yes, but sometimes your job is to assess better before you make a determination.
And he'll like
Thaddeus, you're not one to talk.
Yeah, you
Get
can just
back
like
here.
drink all the time.
And Thaddeus pulls out his jug and says, would you like a drink, sir?
Don't.
I'm gonna hold
no.
up my hand and just like shake my head. No.
I've been sober for a millennia now. I'm quite all right, thank you.
Oh, I've been sober. Wait,
For about 45
Never mind.
seconds.
45 seconds, he's drinking the whole battle.
Thaddeus is gonna take a drink from his jug. Oh fuck, which one was it?
Well, good luck.
High or low?
When
On
are we
this
just gonna let
episode,
him
chat of
die?
Is It Poison?
Hello, Todd.
I rolled a 2.
Alright, you're drinking poison.
Technically, alcohol is poison.
Yes, but this is like slip into someone's tea poison. Like
Oh fuck.
so you're drinking poison. Make a Constitution saving throw with advantage
What
because
point does he gain resistance?
he has.
Yeah,
his
he's
own
starting to get
poison.
tolerant.
He has. That's why I'm giving him advantage.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Advantage, Constitution
Saving throw.
This is my saving throw.
Oh,
He champs it, and the look on the drow's face is mortified, because he's very perceptive, and he can see the big skull and crossbones on the side of the jug, and can see him drinking it. Right? Yes, that's all well. Okay.
Have this jug.
My lord, if the main tent is available if we want to have a conversation. Yes, let's. If you don't mind, we can head in there and have a bit of a talk. I suppose I should introduce myself before we start. My name is Lord Zygaro Zaksha. I am a long-lived ogre, and I've had the title of Lord for many millennia, and this is my land. I suppose I should have mentioned that I have the deed to this land. Ander, looks at him, surprised Pikachu face, looks at him. You could have started with that. I did not have the opportunity, and I apologize for getting heated myself and damaging your ship, but I do own both sides of the bank here, a good couple hundred acres. I purchased from the Aurora family about 400 or so years ago.
Well, my lord, my name is Prince Arval Neronia Cantero. A pleasure.
Let's see if he recognizes the last name Cantero. He does. Oh. Didn't realize I'd have an Ushar prince in my humble land. We could go to the tent if you'd like, or if you'd like to we'd like to make our way to my estate, which is a good, about a half an hour walk from here. We could do that. Or if you're eager to get on your way, I suppose just the tent will do. But I would like to have a conversation regarding, your presence here on this river. I clearly there's, some important people in your party, and it's not every day that people of your caliber come through here. I thought I recognized one of you, though. I can't help but ask. And he will, look down at you, Zane. By chance, are you all the rat bastards?
You've heard of us?
Well, yes. Your legend has been told far and wide throughout the continents. I am a bit of a traveler myself, take up the seven seas sometimes, and you hear things in going to various ports, and I was in Artemis, post the destruction from Blue Dragon. And,
What do they say about us these days?
You're a wandering band of powerful heroes that defeat villains so terrible that even the worst of the betrayer gods would shudder in your wake. At least that's what the bards say. As soon as I saw your group and realized I have to say I am a fan of your work. And
so you know about the tale of us trapping a demigod in a bag of holding, yeah?
I did not hear that one. You'll have to regale me of your story. I do have to mention, if we do wander back to my estate, there's a for those that aren't religious, you may find it a bit gaudy. I happen to be a devout follower of a certain goddess, so.
Pray tell, what is that goddess?
Oh, well, that's a much longer story than just telling you here on the bank. How about we head to the tent?
I would actually like we go to the estate. Maybe we can have a spot of tea.
Sure. That would be no problem. And he'll, like, look over at, the drow. Ammriel, can you, are you tapped out enough to fly? To get us to all fly there? It'd be much quicker than walking. And he'll, like, take a deep breath. Yes, sir, I have. I could make a good few of us fly, but not all of us. Oh, well, that's a shame. Walking it is. And,
Splash into the water and swim to shore. And
at this point, Elkis will kind of, like, put his hand. I can cast fly as well. Perfect. That would be amazing. If you could get the rest, that would be nice. So,
this one can take care of himself.
Oh, even better. Maybe you won't be as exhausted as you think you're going to be, Ammriel. Sir, we've been over this. It's a Ammriel, but understood.
You're a polar bear.
I was
So
this.
he's got a shit-eating grin on his face, and the like helmet's melting off.
I was this close to naming him bipolar, but that was a
Then he'd be a bipolar bear.
yeah.
He goes from
Well,
both
the
the
twink-
Arctic and the Antarctic.
He likes grizzlies and black bears.
You look like more of a twink to me.
He will walk by you. Well, yes, all of us elves are mostly twinks, aren't we? And he will flip by and, like, side eye the dark skinned dwarf. Is there any way you could? Yeah, no problem, of course. And she'll reach out and cast Cure Wounds at 5th level on him. Just for my sake, I'm going to. It's also Cure Wounds. 5 plus 26. Okay. Thank you, love. And yeah, I got it. All right, we'll gather around if we want to fly. And she'll, like, look over to Ophelia, and you'll see his eyes kind of widen when he sees her, because she's been kind of out of the battle a little bit. Yes, we should get going. And
Does he recognize her?
Make an insight
Can I
check.
tell?
Make an insight check.
I rolled a 16 on insight.
DC is 15. It's
What's
pretty easy. He has a very clear, like, look of fear in his eyes when he sees her. Like, a recognized fear.
In reverse, does she seem to recognize him?
She is actively mending a boat right now. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
she is not paying attention.
Hold on, let me do an insight check too, real quick.
Go for
See
it.
if I can figure that out. Oh,
DC
well,
is
I was
15.
on advantage.
Yeah, I'll
I
take
was
the
on
first roll.
advantage. My bad.
I'll take the first roll. It's fine. 15. Yeah, it's clear. Clear. There's some recognition there.
Can I detect if either Vivra or Elka is like determining this themselves?
You see them, and they both have, like, quick glances, I'd say, of, like,
I'm just gonna
acknowledgement.
Veep is gonna do like the like the kind of thing where you take your hand and you put it toward your throat and you're like waving it back and forth, like don't say anything. Like Beep is basically just trying to say, don't say shit. we're doing good here.
I'm gonna.
Oh God.
You see,
Arval,
yeah.
do you have something in your throat?
I'm gonna use my message
Excuse
spell.
me. It's a hairball.
I'm gonna use my cantrip message and just send a quick message to Weavra that's just, do not discuss the look that he just had on his face with anyone else.
She's gonna roll a perception, or Ophelia's gonna roll a perception check with disadvantage just to see if he catches him out of the corner of her eye. Okay, that's a 17 on the first roll and a 15 on the second. So, well, he's gonna roll stealth with disadvantage because he's really not. He's really
Okay, can I also do an insight to see if I noticed her noticing?
go for it. Oh God, he rolled a natural one.
20. Hold on. Okay, I noticed real quick. I'm going to literally, I'm going to be very careful about this, but I'm going to go over to him, and I'm really quickly just going to be like, hey, I need you to accept this. Don't worry, I'll make you go back. Just trust me. And I'm gonna polymorph.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage because you are an unknown person to him.
Granted, I just helped his ogre lord though.
Yeah, but you're still an unknown person casting polymorph on him.
That is true.
So persuasion with
Wait.
disadvantage.
Please don't be bad.
23. We're gonna see if he takes your word for
By
it.
the way, if I notice him kind of fight back a bit, I'm not gonna do it. Like if he's like,
Yeah,
not persuaded.
his insight is really high. It's a 30.
Okay.
So he'll like, no, I'm
okay. I'm
good.
gonna explain a little more. It's like, if I polymorph you, she won't notice you.
And you'll see her start to float over. Hey! I thought I recognized a familiar voice. If it isn't the little drow that I beat the fuck out of like 2 weeks ago. Yes, it was more than 2 weeks. It was more like 2 months. But hello, ma'am. How do you do? This is where I live. I hope you're not here to start anything. Well, normally I wouldn't, and I see that there's some peaceful stuff going on here when there's fighting going on. So I won't do anything too rash. But I am going to need you to give it back. And she will walk up, all 4'10" of her, and just like put her hand on her hip, looking up at this like 6.5 foot drow. Right. Yes, ma'am. And he will like write a sigil in the air with his hand and open up like it's almost like a pocket dimension. He'll like reach in and grab it, and you see like this little like opalescent pendant that's seated in like a goldish like chain, and it looks more like a mixture of, it's hard to tell, it's like a almost like a opalescent gold as well. Like it's a very interesting metal. Thank you. I was having a rough time without this. And she puts it around her neck. And right, ma'am, that's totally my fault. That was totally my own ambitions. No, nobody at all was told me to steal that from you. Absolutely not. Everyone can make it inside if you want.
It's a good old 7.
Yeah, that's a.
I was muted. Yeah, back to back nat one.
Yeah, I got this one. I know.
Oh my gosh!
We're all doing really great.
We all know.
Ophelia will roll an insight, which her insight's insanely high. Okay, and his deception was I rolled a natural 2, so his deception is an 8. So Weaver, you didn't quite catch it, but Arval and Thaddeus, he is totally lying, and he's like shifty eyes looking up to the ogre as he's saying it, and Ophelia, so the big guy, gotcha. Hey, and she'll like kind of like float up to his face. Hey, next time you order the theft of one of these from an archmage like me, make sure you send more than one guy. I nearly killed him, but he was sneaky enough to store it away in his own little vault. I did not realize you were here, ma'am. Well, I'm here now. Well, this got awkward. Shall we fly?
Nothing... sorry, I was gonna interrupt.
Go for it.
He's just gonna like kind of meander between them and be like, "It's nothing a little bit of tea can't fix. Come, you two, we're going to have a lovely, lovely discussion about this guy's goddess and what in the world is going on here. It'll be great. Everyone happy? I'm happy."
Orphelia will look at you. You're lucky I like you.
Everyone likes me, except for that guy. He points at Thaddeus.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yes. I like you, Mr. Pompous Sauceless.
How am I pompous? I'm the one who got us out of this mess.
Oh, God.
He's just
Coming
jealous that you still have your title.
Coming from the man who says he's still of a house he's not been for years.
I
Oh,
said
my
I'm formerly
My name
of the
is
house.
Arval Kentero of House Kentero. Yes, I'm going out of my way to needlessly say my name and my house every time I meet someone.
Yeah, you don't see me doing that.
Taps Sander, taps the ogre. I'll just say Elkis and Opalair.
Is that one I'm pinging? Is that another elf?
Yes, he's a drow. He has very similar skin to her.
Oh, okay.
He is a drow. He has like silverish hair. Has like, it looks like the hairdress the accessory he's wearing has like horns coming off of him. But Elkis and Upler go around and cast fly on everyone, and all of you begin to fly off. You'll hear Ander yell to Alex, "I guess we'll be back in a bit." And Alex just kind of nods, and he already has like a toolkit in his left hand and a hammer in his right, about to go fix the rest of the ship. And all of you begin to fly north to Lord Zaxa's manor, and that is where we'll go and end tonight's session, because it's 11 o'clock.
I'm going to, as we're flying, I'm going to fly next to this drow one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to say, the arrogant one doesn't like me because he's mad I'm not attracted to him.
I'm not attracted to men.
That's rough. As he speeds up his flying away from you. Okay, that's where we'll end it tonight. Thank you for playing. That was interesting. You guys did a lot of fucking damage to that ogre. But
Yeah, I was about to jump on his head and stab him in the eyeballs, and then
Cooler heads prevail.
Come on.
I'd figure I'd throw out the bait just to see if anybody would be willing. But
I always am willing to take the diplomatic solution. I just let people have fun in their combat a little bit at least first.
yeah, fair enough.
Because
Well, you didn't give us much of a choice. You just fucking shot him right away.
Also, not to mention, there were a fuck ton of mage hunters around, and I was like, yeah, this doesn't look good.
Yeah, no, it didn't look good
Yeah,
at
I
all.
don't really want to fight those.
Yeah.
Yeah, since half the party casts spells too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, though, even in, like, just as a check, I just want to see how good I do 5 times in a row. This is with disadvantage.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would do it.
I could get us out of a lot of fights if I wanted to.
That's perception.
Probably.
That's
That
perception,
was
by the way.
perception,
Oh,
even.
well, hold on. I hit the wrong one. I read incorrectly.
They are right next to each other.
That is true. I think my...
Your persuasion is much higher.
It's even better. It's
Yes.
15.
Yeah, go
So
and
if-
roll. Do it. Do it. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I'll do
Let's
it.
see it.
1, 2.
Oh.
Oh, there's that one.
There's. Oh my god.
Holy crap!
Yes.
Not do that.
I'm getting them all out now. Okay, so next session I'm not gonna have any.
It's wild.
I've seen through your facade.
Dude, the double nat ones is insane. Okay.
That is crazy. Not
Wait,
actually, it's more
I
of a
did
triple.
back-to-back.
It's more of a triple nat one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, that's crazy. All right.
It's-
All right. Well, thanks for playing, guys. I'll be right back.
All right, I gotta
you-
go to bed, guys.
right.
I work in the morning. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Ted.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed too. I
All
haven't
right.
been sleeping great.
Yeah, have a good one.
Good night.
Neither am I, but I'm sick.
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. That was a bit longer combat than I anticipated, but you know, I figured I'd throw. We would have had some dead ogres and stuff by the end of it. But all right, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you. If you are new here on Twitch, be sure to hit that follow button. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. As well as if you're listening to this on the podcast, throw us a follow there. Come over here, watch us live on Sunday nights. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Have a lovely rest of your night, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.